Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you stopped by today. If you happen to be new to my channel today, I'm Robin. Last week we decorated our Christmas tree, and this week we are still in the living room and we're finally going to get this fireplace area decorated. I have already taken a broom, wiped down all the brick, got all the cobwebs, cleaned off the mantle, and wiped down the mirror. So everything is good and clean. So no cleaning in today's video, just lots and lots of Christmas decorating. Okay, I plan on putting a garland up first, but I quickly want to show you guys my mantle. I think it's an average size as far as the length of it, but when it comes to the width, as you can see here, it is very narrow. But I just want to show you guys how narrow this mantle is and why in the past when I use like a big bulky garland, it just takes up too much room. So what I've done this year is I've picked up these gorgeous little stems from Hobby Lobby. I love the way they kind of flow down. They're very whimsical. I love the flocking on these. I think flocking goes really well with my whitewashed fireplace. And I didn't do a lot of flocking throughout the house this year, but I really wanted to do something very light here on the fireplace. So I have bought, I think, 5 of these stems, and I'm going to try to make my own garland this year. So I'm going to start with this command strip. At the end, I really didn't need this big command strip. However, I didn't want it to fall, and the stems, as you can see on these, or the, whatever you want to call this, these stems are very long. I guess I'll say it that way. So I really needed something to keep them on the fireplace. So I didn't show it on camera, but here's where I've kind of taken 5 of those stems, placed them on the fireplace with some command hooks, and just made my own garland. I think this is going to work much better for me this year. Okay, now I'm going to show you a few things I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I haven't bought a whole lot of new things for Christmas this year. I've been very proud of myself, but there were some new things I wanted to add to the mantle. And this piece of art was definitely something I wanted to pick up this year. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, then we're going to add 3 of these really tall iron candlesticks. I've been seeing some at Hobby Lobby, but I could never find 3 of them. So I ended up getting these off of Amazon, and I kind of went back and forth. I've got some gold candlesticks. I almost wanted to do gold on the fireplace this year. However, I kind of went with more of a softer tone and just did black and a little bit of wood. And friends, oh my goodness, I so struggled with these candlesticks. You'll see throughout the video that I moved them several different times before I feel like I get them just right. Okay, so you may think this is where the candlesticks land, but they do not. I'll be moving them one more time. Okay, now I'm going to show you this beautiful deer that I got at Hobby Lobby. He was $49.99. And of course, I bought him when he was half off of $49.99. I love him, but I sure don't love him enough to pay $50 for him. He's probably the reason why I changed my color scheme here on the fireplace. Because like I said, I was going to go with more of a gold, bold statement here on the fireplace. And when I saw him, oh my goodness, he is definitely going to be the main focal point of my mantle, and I think he is. I think he looks so great, especially against this beautiful sun that I have here. Okay, now a couple more things to add to my fireplace, and these are these gorgeous LED lights that I picked up online at Target. Aren't they absolutely beautiful, guys? Okay, I'm going to confess. When I first ordered these, the small one was 10, I believe, and this big one was 20. But when I first ordered these, I got them to go in my bathroom on that new shelf in my bathroom, not looking at the dimensions. Oh my goodness, when am I ever going to learn to look at the dimensions? So I thought they were a lot smaller than this. So when they came in, I was like, oh wow, these are stunning. So I knew immediately when I saw how big they were definitely going to go with the color scheme here on my mantle. So even though I did not pay attention to the dimensions, they certainly worked out, and I think they just complete this area here on my mantle. Okay, now if you have been following me through this Christmas season, you know that I've been trying to do holly berries throughout the house. I just love a holly berry. And so I picked these up off of Amazon. These were actually some of the first stems that I picked up for Christmas. And I'm just going to place a couple just right here in front of the sun, just to kind of give it a little pop of red and add a little color, dimension, character here to the mantle. And I believe this is the last thing I add here before we start hanging the stockings. Oh, I forgot about the candles. So I'm showing you guys here what I've done. I've taken a little foil and put them at the end of the candlesticks, and that really helps them to stay where they're supposed to stay in the candlesticks. They won't slide around. And then I took a lighter and just kind of lit the ends of the candles. It just makes them appear a little bit prettier if you'll light the ends of those candles before you use them. Okay, and here's what we have so far. And friends, even though it's pretty simple here on the mantle, I think I really, really like it. I love the rattan of this lamp up against the black, up against all the wood tones. So now let's hang some stockings. Last year I used emerald green stockings for the grandkids, and this year I picked up just a cream color stocking. I knew I was going to hang some bells on here. I knew I was going to hang a couple of little black tags with their names on them. So I went with cream stockings this year, and I think they turn out just adorable. If you've been around our channel for some time now, you know that we have 5 grandchildren. We have 3 grown children, 5 grandchildren. They all live really close to us, and we are so super blessed for that. Our oldest granddaughter, Hudson, she is 15. We call her Huddy, so you'll see here her name tag in a minute says Huddy instead of Hudson. And our youngest grandchild is Lainey, and she just turned a year old. God has truly blessed us here at our home. So we do stockings for our grandkids around here. Let me know in the comment section, do you have grandkids yet? Do you do stockings for just your children? I would love to know if you have a tradition when it comes to stockings in your home. I love the little touch these little bells make. I got these bells last year off of Amazon, and I tied the little jute ropes to them. And I think last year I had them like in a little jar on my bookcase. And then this year I thought they would be adorable hanging from the stockings. I know it's very popular to hang bells on your mantle this year, but I didn't do that. I just wanted these little simple touches of the bells on the grandkids' stockings this year. Okay, so that pretty much completes our mantle. I'm absolutely loving it. Like I said, very neutral, very simple, but oh so sweet. Okay, so now we're going to move down and work on the hearth, which is always a struggle for me. So we are going to just start, of course, with my blanket ladder. That's always there. And like again, I had mentioned I was going to go with some gold here on the fireplace this year, and I do have 3 gold lanterns that I picked up last year off of Amazon, but this year I'm going to stick with my black lanterns just to go along with the black that I have on my mantle. Now these tall white sparkly Christmas trees came from Hobby Lobby. I had saw these, let's see, the big one was $49.99 half off, and then the small one was $24.99 half off. I actually saw these in another friend of mine and her Decorate With Me video, and so I ran out when they had them half off and got them for the fireplace. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'm all about a Christmas tree when it comes to decorating for Christmas time.
I didn't cry
There is just something about a lantern and an LED candle that looks so, so pretty. And this year I'm going to spice up my little lanterns just a little bit by adding some swags to each lantern. And so I've been doing some DIY projects this year. This is another DIY project that I'm going to do. So there's the first one I made. So let me quickly show you how I make it. Very, very simple. I picked up these little pine stems from Hobby Lobby, gosh, back the first of Christmas. And I got a pretty good bit of them because I've been using them throughout my home. And because they had that little long stick on there, all I'm going to do is take some of this pretty little chiffon ribbon. I got this last year off of Amazon, and I got a little green, a little cream white, and I am going to make a little loop with that long stem. So I'm going to take the stem, bend it over, and then I'll take this ribbon and kind of tie a knot in it and let the ribbon kind of hang down. And then, ta-da, that's all I'm going to do to make this little swag. And I think they are so, so cute. I so love the way these lanterns turned out. Very simple, but oh, they just scream Christmas to me. Okay, now that my lanterns are complete, let's move over to my blanket ladder. And while you watch me decorate my blanket ladder, let me tell you a little bit more about the hollyberry bush, just in case you don't know. And just a little history on holly berries. If you consider yourself a Christian, today's Christians consider hollies as symbols of Jesus Christ in two ways. The red berries represent the blood that Jesus shed on the cross on the day he was crucified. And legend states that holly berries were originally white, but that the blood Christ shed for the sins of humankind stained the berries forever red. So Christians have adopted the hollyberry as a symbol for Christmas. The sharp leaves are said to symbolize the crown of thorns worn by Christ, while the berries represent his blood. And the evergreen quality of the tree is a metaphoric for eternal life.
Bittersweet Christmas.
You guys, isn't this little Bale Garland just the cutest thing ever? I picked it up this year from Hobby Lobby. It's the perfect size to go all the way across the mantle, and I think it's the perfect little touch to finish off this fireplace area. Now, over here in the corner to the right of the lanterns, I really didn't want to put anything else on the hearth, so I'm just going to take this pretty little rattan basket that I picked up from Walmart over the summer, add some of our coziest blankets to it, and this sweet little Christmas tree pillow. That pillowcase cover I got off of Amazon. They came in a package of 2, and there was all different colors of Christmas trees, and so I went with the little black Christmas tree just to add another little black touch here to the fireplace area. Okay, friends, I'm going to show you a couple of after shots, and that's all I have for you today. If you're still here, thank you so, so much. Leave me a Christmas tree emoji in the comment section if you made it all the way through my video. If you happen to be new today, I would love it if you would introduce yourself to me in the comment section. Maybe leave me your name or where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. You can also follow me over on Instagram at Robin Lane Lowe. You'll see this video on a Wednesday, and hopefully I'll have another video for you on Friday, and then one again again on Sunday. I am really trying to wrap up my Christmas decorating so that we can get ready for Christmas. Okay, friends, I appreciate you again, and I'll see you on Friday. Thanks, guys. Bye.